Right. I just, someone asked me the other day if I'd done any more videos. And I just realised it's probably been over a week, I think, since I did one, which is very unusual. um, all I can say is there is stuff in the pipeline which actually cannot go online at the minute. I know that's not normally how I play things, but all will become clear. I must apologise for the slightly dishevelled appearance. It's been quite a long day. Anyway, I have just had a letter and email. An email with an attached letter from the Police Crime Commissioner's office. A man called Howard Thackeray or something. He's the business manager of the Police Crime Commissioner's office, which should tell you something about privatised police forces. I'll leave that one up to you. I find it very strange that a business manager is handling complaints about the police, but there you go. These people are strange. So he sent me this thing about this has been going on. I've sent him 2 or 3 emails this week, forwarded, because he wanted to know when I'd complained to the Chief Constable about illegal court summons and illegal warrants, etc. and so forth. Now, I've got to be honest, I didn't think I'd get a reply. I thought I'd get the old, oh, well, you haven't sent me anything, it lost in the system, the usual something. But they're getting very creative. I love this. Right, so the first and foremost thing he said was that the Office of the Police Crime Commissioner is the appropriate body to complain to about the Chief Constable. However, the Chief Constable has delegated tasks to other officers. Therefore, I have forwarded your letter to professional standards, unprofessional standards, as I call them. I thought that was brilliant. Yeah, they just keep on inventing this shit. That's a completely new one. We've never had that one before. Delegation. So I said, well, that's a bit strange, because the email will be going up at the weekend on Facebook and Twitter, I would imagine. I said, that's a bit strange. I said, this stage in the game, you've been saying for the last, however long, all my complaints are vexatious and worth nothing, and all this has, been resolved. So why is he delegating anything now? If all my complaints are vexatious and meaningless and... It's all in the wording, kids, they try to be so clever, but they're not, really. And also, the IPCC is clearly aware that I am manipulating the complaint system. I didn't know I was so clever. I really didn't. There must be like a little voice in my head or something telling me what the complaint system is and how to get around it, These people clearly think I give a fuck about them. I don't. And I'm not going to waste any more time than I have to, certainly at this point, on sending them all to jail. Anyway. So, it's clearly a way I've been manipulating the system. Oh, sorry. In order to reopen old issues under a new complaint or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. So that's funny. I said I don't recall before about a month ago or whatever. Mentioning illegal court summons and illegal court warrants and threatening behaviour. And the funny, I hadn't realised, I spoke to my mate with a burger van yesterday, I hadn't realised this. His case was on the 27th of May. right? The letter with their, successful judgment was sent out on the 27th of May. Oh, sorry, no, it was written on the 27th of May. It wasn't sent out until the 1st of June, and they'd actually given him until the 10th of June to pay the £200, whatever it was, for the offence that wasn't illegal, which was trading on a licensed street, which isn't a crime, and £125, I think it was, court cost, something like that. So they'd actually given him less than a fortnight to cough up on a letter written on the same day as the court case. That doesn't seem very likely, does it? Anyway, so I digress. To get back to the point, right? Yes, I said I don't recall mentioning court summons or court. So they've completely ignored that. So basically, there you go. The Office of the Police Crime Commissioner, Howard Thackeray, approves of threatening behaviour, illegal warrants, illegal summons, you name it. He's in it. He's probably getting a few quid over it himself, to be honest. Hi, Howard. Hope you enjoy my email. Quite incredible the lengths that these people will go to, the lies that they will tell. They're trying to send me and my mate to jail for actually not committing a crime, whilst covering up 30 years worth of fraud by their mates at the town hall. And that was the other thing he said, that all the complaints I made had, all these vexatious complaints had been, considered and then concluded. Yes, they'd been considered and then concluded. I said, well, nothing's been concluded for a start. I said, and I doubt, you've considered anything, to be honest. Basically, a long time ago, about 4 years ago, a woman called Chief Superintendent Daber was supposed to write to me as instructed by the Chief Constable to explain why the council had not been investigated. She never did. Then, of course, as I've mentioned, I'm sure many times in the videos, we had Detective Chief Inspector Donna Wass, who's now Inspector Donna Wass, and also Inspector Little, who's now Detective Sergeant Little. And all Donna Wass could babble on about was lack of resources, which just, look at the amount of resources they've spent trying to arrest me and my mate, trying to shut them down. Court cases, police court cases, but they've got council lawyers in, so it's a criminal and a civil offence apparently, even though they were trying to do them under a criminal offence. Lack of reason, Jesus. It would have taken them a tenth of the resources to actually arrest the people at the council as to what they've used so far trying to cover it up. Fucking idiots. So, yeah, so it's ongoing, right? Obviously, I've emailed them that back. When I get home, I'll print that off and I'll put it up on Facebook and Twitter. Quite incredible, really. The desperation. You can see them scrabbling about now for anything. I mean, to say that, well, obviously the Chief Constable should delegate things. But why is he delegating crimes that have to be investigated that apparently haven't been committed 6 years after the fact? This is why he's not getting his 2-year extension or whatever it is. Quite aside, what I should have put in the email is he's obviously very stupid then. If no crime's been committed, why is he delegating things? Clearly shouldn't be a copper, really, should he? So you know what, Howard Thackeray? Fuck you, you're going down with the rest of them. Good night and thank you for watching.